Thanks for returning to Quilt's installation training series. In this video, we'll walk through how to install and power the Quilt Dial, both as a wall-mounted control and a tabletop device. The dial is more than just a remote, it's also a temperature sensor, so accurate placement is key to reliable comfort. Start by choosing a mounting location where the temperature is most representative of the room. Avoid placing it near windows, heat sources, air drafts, corners, or an exterior wall. Aim for an open, interior wall that reflects the room's average conditions. When installing on the wall, we recommend mounting the dial between 3 to 5 feet from the floor for ergonomic use. Before installation, ensure that power is turned off to the outlet that you'll be pulling power from. If you're using in-wall wiring, start by installing the junction box. Mark the location for the junction box where the in-wall adapter will sit. It's best practice to install the junction box with the adapter in the same bay as an outlet. Now cut the hole in the drywall for the junction box installation. Mark a horizontal line at the mounting height of the dial. At the center of the line, use a 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter bit to drill into the wall cavity. We recommend drilling this hole at a downward angle. This will make fishing the lines through the wall much easier. Fish your standard 18 gauge thermostat wire through the hole you just drilled. Secure the wire to prevent it from falling into the wall. Now it's time to connect the wires to the adapter. Route a power cable between the outlet and junction box and connect the hot, neutral, and ground wires to the adapter. Then connect the low voltage thermostat wires, making sure to maintain polarity. Secure the connections before inserting the adapter into the junction box and installing it in the wall cavity. After the adapter is wired, the next step is to connect the wires to the outlet to supply power to the adapter. Connect the hot, neutral, and ground wires to the 120 volt supply of the outlet or switch. Secure the connections, then reinstall the outlet. Once all the wires are connected, cover the junction box with a blank cover. Next, we'll feed the wires through the center of the wall bracket. Use the built-in horizontal line indicators to align the bracket with your pencil mark to ensure that the dial is level. Mark the screw holes, and then if you're mounting into drywall, use the included anchors. Drill pilot holes with a 1/8 inch or 3 millimeter bit. Push in the anchors and screw the bracket to the wall, and be careful not to over-tighten. When wall mounting, remove the backplate and wires from the terminals. Identify your positive and negative wires. Typically, red is positive. Attach the new thermostat wires to their respective screw terminals, tighten securely, and make sure that the wires do not touch. To mount the dial onto the bracket, rotate the dial so that the small notch on its base is positioned on the bottom, with the screen angled upward. Push the dial into place with a motion that's slightly down and forward. You should hear a click once it's fully seated. After mounting, gently wipe the dial with a soft cloth to remove any dirt or smudges. The wall-mounted dial is now ready to power on and begin pairing with your Quilt system using the Quilt app. If placing the dial on a tabletop, use the included adapter and USB-C cable. A tabletop dial can be plugged into a standard outlet. Place the dial in the same room as the associated indoor unit. Choose a location where the temperature is most representative of the room. Avoid placing the dial on tile or stone, in closets, cabinets, or behind furniture, on exterior walls or windowsills, near heat-generating appliances, in direct sunlight or in HVAC airflow paths, or on insulating surfaces like felt or foam pads. And that's it! The dial is now ready to power on and begin pairing with the Quilt system using the Quilt app.